all the back of me. That can be in the blooper reel, right? We are currently on the way to my hometown, Clearwater, Florida. A lot of people go there for the beach. It's one of the best beaches in Florida. Always on, all the websites for the best beach. I don't know, it's always sunny in Clearwater.
My name is Debbie Moneypenny, and I'm Billy Atterbury's mom. He's always been big. He's always loved sports. He spent a lot of years playing baseball and football. He actually got to participate in the Dizzy Dean World Series that we went up to Georgia, and they won that season. So that was the last season of his baseball, I think. At the age of 14, we were told that he had to make a choice.
Growing up was pretty tough because I was always taller than everyone else. And I know, contrary to popular belief, I was actually pretty skinny growing up. But because I was so much taller than everyone, I always had to play a weight class above. So I guess it was a good thing, bad thing. I never got to play with kids my own age, and that was weird. But at the same time, I got the chance to play against a bunch of bigger and better kids, so I think it pushed me to be, better to be able to compete against them.
Just gonna cover myself up. Watch.
Oh wait, wait, I need to borrow that. I transferred after my sophomore year to Clearwater Central Catholic, the school we're going to now, and the rest was history. And here we are. It even says it, home of the Marauders. My sophomore year is when they got the turf. None of these stands were here. None of these football facilities were here. My years, that's where the home sideline was. The bleachers over here were smaller than that, and that's what we used to have. Yeah, beating a bunch of the guys that are on the team now here, because a lot of them were younger than me or going to other schools. So like Jacob Mathis, when we played him at Berkeley Prep, I mean, we'd known each other and talked about it, but he ended up going to a different school. And then when he transferred in, it was like, I already know you. I've played against you and dealt with you before, so that was cool. And then like Bentley Sanders, who was at Tampa Catholic, another guy he was in a younger class, so I didn't really know who he was, but we'd played a bunch of games against each other in the regular season and the playoffs. And I have a winning record against Tampa Catholic in my years, and he has a winning record against my school in his years. So like my sophomore year before he was on varsity, we won, and then his senior year after I left, he won. So we both are 2-1 against each other, which is kind of funny, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in a quick interview, just talk about your brother a little bit?
Sure, why not? I talked about him enough already.
Well, poor thing, everybody asks her about.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere in Pinellas County without being asked if I'm Billy's sister.
You roll on that?
I can say I can't go anywhere without people asking me about him. It's people that he hasn't seen since he played Little League Baseball, or that they went to middle school with him and they're like, oh, how's your brother? Oh, how's Billy? I'm doing great too. Thanks for asking.
Marcus stole my number. I want that on camera. That was my number.
He and I took a lot of road trips. It was really great to have him at USF and to be close, and we can go to all of his games, and I wish more practices were open because I'd be at those as well.
She's always one of those team mom types, always into it. She was always at the game. She's not one to hold back either, sitting in the stands screaming for her son. That's always my mom. When they come to the games, they're always there at the tailgate, and they're there and you know where their seats are so you can see them during the game. It's nice knowing that they're able to come to every game and support you. Yeah, not a bad place. That's what I always tell people. You come to vacation, I just call it home. Not a bad place to grow up, huh?